This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. The title of this rant is Lily White, Iowa Shows the Strength of the Right-Wing Scheme Machine in the, let's say, inaneness of the mainstream media. So we knew that Trump was going to win. Iowa is 85% white. I think it's 8% black, 6% Hispanic. There are 3 million people in that state, which is only 1% of the total population of the U.S. Only 110,000 of those people went out to caucus or whatever, out of about 800,000 Republican voters, and only 50,000 of them voted for Trump. So we see what's really going on here. Now, so of course, that does not resemble the U.S. at all. But part of that caucus showed us, how far gone a lot of this is. Whereas 66% of those caucus voters indicated that Joe Biden was not the legitimate winner of the election, and 65% indicated that Trump is still qualified to run for president, even if he is convicted of a felony. It tells us that, number one, Iowa should not be the first in any of the states as we're coming into an election year. But the bigger things is we see that a large percentage of these white people in Iowa, and of course across through all the red states, are basically, let's say, smitten with the right-wing scheme machine and what it tells them. They're smitten with grievance. And they're smitten with, let's just say, racial animosity towards all people of color. They also have a lot of fear. And of course, this isn't going to change. This is the way it's going to be through the election. And it's indicative of all the red states. And of course, all of those red states, those 20 of them, still very small on the electoral map. And of course, the other big thing is that the mainstream media has been basically just talking about this being a horse race, talking about the significance of Iowa, and it's really, really insignificant, should be insignificant. And this horse race thing, and not about the most important things that are out there, and that is this former president is totally, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, disconnected from reality. And that's what needs to be brought up every single day, all the time. And what this is doing is it's bringing back how vitally important those 7 battleground states are in the upcoming election, and the need to speak truth to power in reference to what a dangerous human being Trump is. And not only him, but all the sycophants around him and what they are all about. And just a quick aside, if either Florida or Texas were to go blue, then we could keep the Electoral College because we'd always win. So basically, they're not going to change. So I say unto my sisters and brothers that are out there, this election is about aspiration of what the greatness and the bounty of America and the American dream and what we can be and what we should be, and not about the grievance of how the last election was lost by Trump. All right? We need to get this in line. The mainstream media needs to promote it, and we need to vote straight Democrat all the way down.